Amy Klobuchar proved yet again that she is the single worst candidate on the debate stage, in that she relentlessly is uninspiring and she relentlessly pushes for a non-left ideology. She's on the debate stage and she sounds like a Republican the overwhelming majority of the time. So anyway, here's one of her most annoying moments, then we'll come back and discuss.
Senator Harris, you're one of the candidates proposing legislation to guarantee up to 6 months of paid family leave. And Senator Klobuchar, you're one of the candidates proposing up to 3 months. I want to hear from both of you on this, starting with you, Senator Klobuchar. Why 3 months?
I looked at this economically, and I want to make sure that we help people because, as just pointed out, we are way behind the curve our country is when it comes to providing paid family leave and child care. We must do this, and we will do this if we have the right person heading up the ticket so we can win big. But what I have done with all of my plans is I have showed how I'm going to pay for them meticulously. I think that is really, really important when we have a president in the White House right now who have told over 10,000 lies. So when you look at my website at amyklobuchar.com, you will see my plans, and you're also going to see how I'm going to pay for it. And I think that is so important because this president is literally increasing the debt, treating our farmers and workers like poker chips in a bankrupt casino, and really putting this country in a worse financial situation every single day. So yes, my plan is 3 months. I think that's good. I'd love to do more. As I've said before, I'd love to staple free diplomas under people's chairs. I just am not going to go for things, and this is not, I'm not talking about Senator Harris's plan here, but I'm talking about some of the other ideas that have been out here. I am not going to go for things just because they sound good on a bumper sticker and then throw in a free car. I think that we have an obligation as a party to be, yes, fiscally responsible, yes, think big, but make sure we have people's backs and are honest with them about what we can pay for. And that is everything from sending rich kids to college for free, which I don't support, to kicking $149 million off their health insurance, current health insurance, in 4 years.
Anytime somebody says, you're kicking 149 million people off their insurance when discussing Medicare for All, they're being misleading on purpose. Because they're framing it as if, oh, the big bad government is coming to take something away from you that's so precious. Oh, yes, it's so precious, that relationship you have with that mafia price gouging middleman that screws you every opportunity it gets. Medicare for All provides health care free at the point of service, and it eliminates the private tax of premiums, copays, and deductibles, and everything's covered. Now you say, oh, Kyle, that sounds too good to be true. No, every other developed country has one version or another of a universal healthcare system. Many of them are single-payer systems, which is what we're talking about with Medicare for All. And all the relevant studies, Commonwealth Fund is the most recent one that comes to mind, show that they destroy us in the realm of healthcare. We're ranked 11th out of 11 when it comes to developed countries in our healthcare system. So she's defending a status quo that allows a mafia to screw you. That's what she's doing. And she's also acting like you don't have freedom of choice when it comes to Medicare for All, when you do. In fact, under Medicare for All, you have more freedom of choice because you could pick your doctor. Under our current system, you struggle to pick the doctor you want. I know personally that sometimes I've picked doctors and then it turns out they're not in network for my health insurance company, so they reject it and I can't go to a doctor that I want to go to. So whenever anybody frames 149 million people are going to lose their insurance, wrong. 330 million people are all going to get insurance and it's going to be free at the point of service and it's going to cover everything. Right now, how many times have we gone over this, guys? Right now, we have tens of millions of uninsured people. We have 30,000 to 45,000 deaths because people don't have access to basic health care. The list goes on of all of our problems. 500,000 medical bankruptcies. And Klobuchar has nothing to say about any of that. Now, she also does this smug thing where she dismisses free college as, oh, you want rich kids to go to college for free? Imagine Amy Klobuchar in a hypothetical country where we don't have K-12 free public education. What would she say? Oh, my opponent wants to do free K-12 public education for rich kids. Why would you want to give rich kids free free elementary school and middle school. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? What a grossly misleading way of framing it. And by the way, let's add, it's the wealthy or much more likely to go to private universities. So many of them won't be attending the public universities anyway. And she's also disregarding the fact that under this system, the wealthy would pay way more in taxes. So they're not going for free. If anything, they're shouldering more of the burden now if you have free college. In this country, we already have K to 12 free. What we're talking about is making it K to 16 or preschool to 16. So, and by the way, countries that have virtually free college, Norway, Finland, Sweden, Germany, Slovenia, France, and then Brazil, Mexico. There's the list goes on and on of countries that have free college. So these are all like the thing that annoys me about Klobuchar is like she's not even advanced in her propaganda. It's just like basic bare minimum nonsense talking points. And she ironically accuses Bernie and the left of like, oh, just because you think that's a good plan because it fits on a bumper sticker. Actually, the only thing that really fits on a bumper sticker here are your stupid rebuttals. Like, well, don't give free college to rich kids. Oh my God, it's so stupid. And then notice she also maligned left-wing ideas by calling them, I'm not going to give everybody a free car. Literally Republican talking points. This is what they did. Oh, Obama phones, free phones that are being given out. Klobuchar's like, yeah, I'm not going to give people a free car. She says, I'm not going to staple free diplomas under the chair. Amy, do yourself a favor. Just run in the Republican primary. Just go. There's a party for you. There's a party for you. Go over there. What we want on the left is an unapologetic social democratic leader who says, hey, I'm going to take basic things off the table because we know this works and we know it's the right thing to do from a moral perspective. So, by all means, you can keep hopping in these debates and scolding the base of the party and telling them that they're wrong about everything and stupid, but you're going to continue to flail and you're going to continue to poll incredibly low. And then finally she says, how I'm like, oh, here's how I'm going to pay for my plans. I show everybody how I pay for everything. What she's trying to say there is Bernie doesn't. And she probably even throws Warren into that same category of, way too far left. I show how I pay for it. They don't. But they do. Which, again, goes to show how she's so unthoughtful in her propaganda. Like, there's no even acknowledging the reality and adjusting. It's just like, I pay for it and they don't. But they do. And in fact, Bernie's Medicare for All bill saves $5 trillion over a 10-year period. That's kind of what happens when you get rid of the price gouging middleman. You tend to save money. And also, Amy Klobuchar has never, ever, ever concern trolled about how are we going to pay for it when it comes to stuff like war. So I'm telling you, she's in the wrong primary. She belongs in the Republican primary. And the most annoying thing is seeing her face at the end of every answer where she thinks she nailed it. And it's also going to be insufferable to see the media try to give her another push. They're looking for insurance options, man. They know Biden's probably not going to hang on. So now they're trying to pump Mayor Pete out there, trying to pump Klobuchar out there and saying, oh, goodness gracious, we need some centrists to take this thing because obviously they don't want the left to win.